one. Welcome back to another episode of Arsenal Hater TV, the home of the Arsenal hate, the number one YouTube channel on YouTube right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, thank you for your continued support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think about the channel. And there we go. Arsenal wrapped it up in Fratton Park. They've gone down south to where I went to university and thumped Portsmouth 4-1. And yeah, we've got a happy man over here. Bradley talks football. You've been happy all season, mate. How are you feeling?
It was a good result. It was a good result. I was so close to predicting it perfectly as well.
Yeah,
I said 3-1, didn't I?
3-1. You weren't too far off at all. And yes, for anyone that watched yesterday's video, like I promise you guys, I could see Bradley when he was recording the video, but I posted it live and it's just not showing Bradley. It looks like I'm speaking to nobody, and it's hilarious because you can hear him speak.
The ghost.
So it's the ghost, man. How was the concert yesterday? Did you have a good time?
Very good, yeah. It was my mate's band, mosh pit a lot. Someone did actually hurt themselves. They had like a cut on their head. They were bleeding a bit, but the venue was really good. They sorted it. A lot of crowd surfing. I'll send you a picture afterwards. It was me in the Scooby-Doo costume again, which was great fun. And everyone was like, "Is that Scooby-Doo?" And I was going, but no, it was good mosh pit.
That sounds sick, man. Yeah. Sounds sick. The mosh pit must have reminded you of a bit of Arsenal set pieces at the moment because Martinelli got himself on the end of three set pieces. Like one of the shortest guys on your team ended up getting himself on the back of three set pieces against Portsmouth. Albeit Portsmouth did score the first goal. Yeah. Goldie could have done a little bit better. He just palmed it into that Bishop's hands and Bishop's put it in. Madueke missed the penalty. Martinelli could have scored 4 as well. He had that chance where he just fumbled the opportunity to score 4. But yeah, anyway, expected this that steamrolled Portsmouth, so it's what you expected, right?
I mean, the first goal, when you look at it, I think it starts with Madueke losing the ball. He didn't have the best game, but he was very up and down. At some points he did really well. At some points he didn't, But he lost the ball, and obviously they had the shot. It's a powerful shot, but Kepa should have done better. He kind of parries it right at the player. Like, it was not enough power in the parry. And then they score, and you think, oh, something could happen here. I said we'd concede. I said we would concede 1. I didn't think it would be the first goal, though. I thought it would be 3-0 up and get sloppy, But that's a real challenge to come back from, because you're away from home. It's cold, it's rainy, in Portsmouth. The fans as well, to be fair play to the Portsmouth fans. They're in a relegation battle in the Championship. They're coming against Arsenal. Even when they were 3-1, 4-1 down, they didn't shut up at all. Yeah. I'm going to be hearing them in my brain the whole night, just hearing that chant, blue, 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 like every 2 seconds. The fans did very well. And then obviously it was the own goal. It was just a bit of a scrap at the back. But hey, set piece, own goal. Own goal is going to be our top goal scorer by the end of the season.
Yeah, he's one of your top goal scorers at the moment anyway, literally.
And then Martinelli, hat trick, by the way. Do you remember what I said? I said, I'm scared. I'm scared that because he's done something a bit controversial, that all of the fans sending hate towards him and threats and violence, even though the player didn't mind him and the manager didn't mind him, I was worried he was going to start playing poorly. He ain't got a hat trick in his career, by the way. In his senior career, he's never scored a hat trick. The game after he does it.
Well, it makes sense. He scores a hat trick against Portsmouth, like typical Martinelli. Really,
but still,
Martinelli to a T, like. But anyway, Arsenal obviously just done what was expected from a team that's relegation battle in the Championship, and it was a good performance from you guys. Obviously, albeit you did concede a goal, it wasn't a 10-1 like obviously City did yesterday. But you got the W, and the dream of the quadruple is still going on. So how are you feeling about that? It's getting closer and closer now. I think we were talking about the quadruple 2 months ago, and obviously you were saying
mad.
You were saying it was a bit too early. You were saying it's a bit too early to speak about it, and obviously now coming back 2 months later, now you're still in all the competitions, and it's looking good. So, what are you telling me, man?
I mean, you've got to take it game by game, I mean, it's tough, but when you look at it, it's still on. It's not going to happen. We're not going to win the quadruple. If we win the quadruple, thank you for making this channel, because you would put that into existence. The second you make the channel, we win everything. But
Mate, I
Premier
can't
League.
lie. That would be absolute heartache if you guys end up winning the quadruple the year made the Arsenal hated TV.
Prem was 6 points clear. Anything can happen, but hopefully we win it. Carabao Cup, we have a very big leg. I believe it's our next. No, is it our next match? Or we've got Chelsea next, or we've got Nottingham Forest next.
I can have a look for you.
It's one of the two, but either way, we have Chelsea away from home in the Carabao Cup. That's going to be a big game. FA Cup, we never know what the draw is going to be. We could get drawn Macclesfield.
Yeah, Chelsea's your next game. Yeah.
See, we could get drawn against Macclesfield in the FA Cup as well. We could get drawn against Man City, and then Champions League. We don't know what the knockout stage looks like yet. I mean, we're definitely qualified, but realistically, all you can do is take it game by game. And so far, we're top of everything. Top of the Champions League, top of the Prem. And even though it's a knockout competition, we've won the match. So we're on top of who we've been against, Even in this game, as I said, it was 1-1. And then we make it 2-1 through the corner. And then we make it... It was a really good header, by the way. Really good header. Then we make it 3-1. That pass, the quick free kick... And then that pass from Jesus, I just want to mention it. Great pass by Gabriel Jesus. Beautiful. And then getting another goal when he actually scored that second corner. I went mental. I was so happy. I was like, get in, hat-trick.
Yeah, Madueke got another assist off that corner as well. And yeah, he had to make up for that penalty miss, to be fair. That penalty is a bit...
It wasn't good, to be fair. It was... He's thinking he can get around his man. Just what can he do after it? And it's not even like... Sometimes you say, oh, he missed the pen. The keeper makes a really good save. Keeper dived the wrong way.
Mate, since when was Madueke your penalty taker? Like, you had Eze on the pitch.
I think it's one of those, you're playing Portsmouth away from home. He won the pen, and I think he won the pen and just picked up the ball straight away, and it's not one of those you're going to argue with him about it. Yeah, maybe next time he goes to take one, you might argue with him.
Yeah. Every now and then, the algorithm picks up one of our videos and obviously shows it to all these new prospective people that like sports and football reactions and stuff like that. Yeah, when you get the old Arsenal fan that spots the channel and comments on one of the old videos, I can't believe you made a whole channel dedicated to Arsenal losing. And yeah, I mean the confidence in the Arsenal community right now is pretty high, to be fair, man. Almost every Arsenal fan I know at this point is shooken off the nerves of the beginning of the season nerves and really standing on the fact that you guys are doing so well. So yeah, man. How do you feel about that? I know you've been one of the probably most reserved fans out of all of them, to be fair. I know you don't want to
get clipped.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want me to do a huge compilation of times where you was dead set about Arsenal win the league and I just show it at the end when you got bottled it. But I don't know, man.
The minute
this year feels different with Arsenal though.
You could probably clip me just for the amount of times I'm going on about Gyökeres, because it's not about Gyökeres anymore. It ain't about Gyökeres no more. Because you know who's back? Havertz is back. Come on, Kai Havertz. King Kai. You do not understand how much I love that man. I love Kai Havertz. Absolute baller. Super underrated. He comes on. He looks good straight away. I mean, he's the one that made that pass into Madueke, which won us a corner, which got the next goal, He drifts left. He drifts right. He goes more into the midfield to pick up the ball and play for the second pass, play for the 1-2. Jesus looks good. Havertz looks good. Gyökeres seriously needs to step up his game. I don't want Havertz to start against Chelsea if that's our next game, because if you just come back from injury and you have to start away from home against your ex-team, I'd rather not. So we'll see what happens. Whether we start.
I mean, I don't think Havertz will be starting. He can't. It's got to be
maybe soft on though. Maybe
Gyökeres injured or something. Did Gyökeres get injured again?
No. I just don't want him to start.
So if you had all your strikers fit, who would be your starting striker for you?
Havertz.
Okay, fair enough.
100%. I love Havertz, and also Gyökeres. I mean, it depends game on game. But Gyökeres at the minute is saying good enough. Hopefully you can sort it out. So I've got nothing wrong with Gyökeres. Mate, how many times do I start a video like this? And I'm thinking, we're going to get there now. We're in January. We're in January.
Break down your strongest 11 for Arsenal then. Start from striker. You said Havertz is a striker.
Okay, Havertz striker. Martinelli left wing. He's our top goal scorer of the season,
Who, Martinelli?
Martinelli's our top goal scorer of the season. He's only scored twice in the Prem. He's only scored twice in the Prem.
Yeah, I know. You guys ain't got a standout goal scorer. None of your strikers have been a standout goal scorer.
I'll tell you what, Martinelli, he's a top goal scorer in the Champions League. Hopefully, he can get quite a few goals against Karat in the final game. Maybe he can get another hat trick going. And he's good in games like this because he's just a good squad player. He's good for the cup fixtures. Right wing Saka, Cam, Odegaard, Eze looked like he could slowly replace him because Odegaard got injured, but he's still our captain. And recently, Odegaard's been playing well, and Eze kind of had a stinker today. He didn't really do much, I have to say. Declan Rice, Zubamendi.
No, hang on. Don't be trying to be cheeky and mention more than 11 players because I've asked you for the formation that you guys play. So you got what's that? How many midfielders you got? 5. 4-3-3, yeah.
I said we'd have Odegaard, Declan Rice, Zubamendi.
So Eze is getting dropped.
Yeah.
And even Michael Marino, he's been decent when he's been put in midfield.
I like Marino off the bench. I like him in I don't know, smaller fixtures or as a substitute all the time. Or if anyone gets injured. Like if Rice or Zubamendi.
So hang on, who's your right winger?
Saka.
Yeah, but like let's be real, like Saka's been having a stinker over here. Madueke has been more impressive than Saka. Not
with that penalty miss.
Not with that penalty miss, no.
You're telling me I ain't starting.
Saka. Listen, it's a YouTube Premier exclusive. We've got Bukayo Saka here with us. Saka, what are you telling me?
Telling me I'm not starting. Come on, man.
Madueke is better than you, mate, yeah?
I love this green screen. Leave it. I love it.
I hope nothing happens with the copyrights because when you're uploading the YouTube video, then have you pretended to be anyone else? I don't want them to flag us for pretending to be Saka, and that would be jokes. But
that's great. The resolution can't pick it up from my lightning.
Yeah, no, literally, you might not even show up again. This might just be another ghost episode, but we'll see. So yeah, your next game is on the 14th of January, 3 days time on a Wednesday, Chelsea as well. And yeah, it's just so annoying this year. Like I can't lie, like where all the teams have been pretty poor. Yeah, no team actually. Like the other day, my team Liverpool was facing you guys. Obviously, we had a few injuries and like we were missing Salah. Yeah, Ooh, excuse me. And there was just I had no hope, and there was nothing in me that thought, you know what, we can come away from this with a victory. And it's the same. I say the same for the Chelsea game, to be fair. Obviously, Chelsea are at home as well, but I'm looking at this fixture and I'm like, unless it's like a lucky draw, there's no way Chelsea's going to beat Arsenal. And that is proper winding me up at this point, at this midway through the season now. Arsenal hate TV, and the haters are saying that they don't think Arsenal could lose. It's annoying.
The first leg as well. First leg being away from home, I think is better because if we end up drawing by the second leg, we get extra time and penalties at the Emirates, so I'm much more happy with that. And then also, even if we somehow lose, I hope we don't. I don't know if we can have our full strength first team. I mean, we have Timber, we have Gabriel, we have Saliba, we ain't got Calafiori. So for the Chelsea game, I would like to see maybe Ben White right back, and maybe Timber left back, maybe. And then obviously Raya, because I think Skelly, he's a bit hit and miss. And against Chelsea in a feisty game, I can see him getting a red card. I can't lie. But if we can get a result away from home, then we just got to defend at home. I'm happy to do that. But so anyway, see what we can do.
So anyway, obviously going back to your strongest Arsenal 11, who would be in your defensive line?
Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori, all day long, and then Raya, all day long, no argument.
Yeah, fair.
Calafiori's him. Calafiori, I love Calafiori. And Timber, still one of the best right backs in the world.
Calafiori is him sometimes. And Timber, I got to give it to him. Do you know what? But this is a question I maybe got for you. Why does it feel like Timber will never get the credit for being he'll never get chucked into the probably the list of top right backs in the world right now? Why is that?
I don't know. Do you remember earlier this season? I said he was the best one in the world on form. I'd say you cannot argue against the fact. Well, no matter what, you can't argue he's not top 5. I'm saying top 5. No matter what.
But generally, amongst football fans, nobody's putting Tim. When it comes to the question of who's the best right back in the world or anything like that, no, Tim is not really getting
and
Like,
he's great.
generally, I think he's probably one of the big. I think he might be like the best right back in the Premier League right now. But
I think top three is probably Reece James, Frimpong, and Timber in the Premier League. Well, Frimpong
yeah,
on his day, but I'd say the top two is definitely between James and Timber. Then if you go worldwide, it'll be James, Timber, Hakimi.
yeah. But James has been playing like centre midfield, like you know
You know what I
when
mean, though? Like,
when a
he
player
is
gets
really
played out of
alright.
position too many times, yeah. But when a player gets played
Mm.
out of position too many times, do you still consider him that position?
No,
It's
I
like
know what you mean. I know what you mean.
yeah. So it's a tricky one, man. But yeah, what's the prediction for the Chelsea Arsenal game then?
Oh, we rested quite a few players today, which was good to see. I wanted Gabriel to get subbed off. He did for Salmon. Well done to Salmon, being the youngest FA Cup Arsenal player in history at like 16 years, 180 days, something like that. Well done to Salmon. Obviously, we had Norgard play centre back, so Saliba should be well rested. So we should really have like a strong first team. It's away from home, but it's still in London, so it shouldn't be too bad. 1-0 Arsenal. Just
One
not a
nil
lot of
Arsenal.
goals.
Yeah.
Cagey game, and then we get a goal and we just defend away from home, and then they have to come to the Emirates to beat us. That's what I'm saying.
My prediction is going to be 1-0 Chelsea, and you guys are going to have to take it back to the Emirates to
Oh God.
try and get two over them. That's my prediction, just for some storyline and just for some suspense. But we're gonna have to wait and see, Bradley. For now, I guess that's all. We're just gonna, we've done our predictions for the Chelsea game as well.
Yep.
And yeah, guys, you're gonna see us after the Chelsea game next time. Make sure you continue to support the channel. Tell your uncle, to tell your auntie, to tell your nan, to tell your
Hey,
cousins, to tell
hopefully we can
everyone.
play you again. Hopefully you beat Barnsley and we get you in the
Yeah,
next round in the FA
yeah, and
Cup.
we wipe you out the FA Cup as
For
well.
the
That'll be
channel.
sweet.
For the channel.
Yeah, literally. Let Ekatike and Salah get back on our team and let us score 3-4 against you guys as well.
Yeah, maybe.
With a clean sheet at the end of it as well. I'm here
Would
for
you
it. But
lose to
anyway,
Barnsley now? Would you lose to Barnsley?
we probably will. We probably will. Knowing our season, the way our season's been going this year, like it's very, very likely that we can lose the Barnsley. But hey,
Knowing
it
how
is what
your
it is.
season's going, you should go for the FA Cup. Just go for the FA Cup, full strength.
I know, but look how our season's gone so far. Like we've lost loads of games that we weren't meant to lose. Like so, if we was to lose to Barnsley, would it shock anyone majorly? I don't think so. But hey, we're gonna have to wait and see. It's gonna be interesting.
Hey, we'll wait
Yeah,
and see, mate.
yeah. Anyway, thanks for it. I'll speak to you soon, my boy.
In
Everyone,
a bit,
stay
mate.
blessed, man. You lot, blessings. Peace.